Karl Marx's Wage, Labor and Capital is a pamphlet written in 1847 where he explores some of his key economic ideas. The pamphlet is not as comprehensive as his later and more famous work, Das Kapital, but it provides a concise overview of Marx's views on capitalism and the relationships between labor, wages, and capital. Here's a summary of some of the main points from Wage, Labor and Capital. Nature of labor and capital. Marx starts by distinguishing between labor and capital as two fundamental components of the capitalist mode of production. Labor refers to the productive activity of individuals, while capital represents the accumulated wealth and means of production controlled by capitalists. Role of wage labor. Marx emphasizes the centrality of wage labor in capitalist societies. He argues that workers sell their labor power, ability to work, to capitalists in exchange for a wage. Exploitation and surplus value. One of Marx's key concepts is the idea of surplus value. He argues that capitalists exploit workers by paying them a wage that is less than the value of the goods and services they produce. The surplus value is the source of profit for capitalists. Commodification of labor. Marx discusses the commodification of labor in a capitalist system. He contends that labor becomes a commodity, bought and sold in the market like any other commodity. This, according to Marx, leads to the alienation of the worker from the product of their labor. Tendency of capitalism to increase exploitation. Marx suggests that as capitalism develops, there is a tendency for capitalists to intensify the exploitation of labor in order to increase profits. This intensification can take the form of lengthening the working day, reducing wages, or improving productivity through technological advancements. Class struggle. Marx concludes by emphasizing the inherent conflict between the capitalist class and the working class. He argues that the struggle between these classes is a defining feature of capitalist societies and that it will eventually lead to a revolutionary transformation of the economic system. It's important to note that Marx's ideas, as presented in Wage, Labor and Capital, are part of his broader critique of capitalism. As always, remember this is only a summary. Read it for yourselves to find out more.